Hi, this is Ellie, and welcome to the Painless Brazilian Portuguese Pronunciation Guide and Course. I'm Ellie, your teacher for this course, and my website is www.portuguesewithellie.com. Today, we're going to take a look at one sound, eh. As I said, eh is the sound that we're going to take a look at today. And the common spellings for this sound is those letters here are the most common spellings for this sound. And the pronunciation is eh, eh. But you don't need to worry about that right now. We have some discussion to go. An approximate pronunciation, if we compare with English, would be egg, like the things that the chicken lay, and pet, like the animal. But I have some friends who would say that pit and egg, especially when they have this funny pronunciation or different pronunciation for the word sense, makes sense or sense when. You know that there is this mix here, so the pronunciation tend to be blurry in some parts of the United States, and I know nothing of other variants of the English language because the world is very big and it's very hard for me to keep up with that. Okay, so the first thing you have to pay attention to is when you produce this sound, your jaws here, it's a little bit lower, eh, eh. And it's not a very relaxed sound. It's a tense sound. If you put your hand around here, you would feel some very, very, very light tension. Eh, eh. It's a little bit different. If you move your jaw up, you'll see that the pronunciation changes too. Try it. Eh, 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 eh. And there is a very important thing too. The sound seems to be produced more around the front part of your mouth up to the middle. Front, middle, The other one would be produced somewhere else. But let's take a look at this one first. In English, the closest sound, in my opinion, is the sound that we find in the word hat. For example, hat. In Brazilian Portuguese, speakers really don't notice this difference. The difference between the word, for example, bad and bed, the difference is not really noticeable for us. That's why if you talk with some Brazilian and they say that their favorite series is Breaking Bad, they might pronounce Breaking Bad, and that would be hilarious, right? At least I would watch that kind of series. Okay, so the sound is tense. Your jaws are lowered. Your jaw is lowered like this, and your mouth is tense. Your lips are tense. You can smile even if you say that. Eh, eh. And some examples are é, café, café, José, José, céu, céu, pé, pé, chefe, chefe. And now, take a close look at the sentence that's going to show up on your screen right now, and let's read it together. O José bebe café. O José bebe café. And here, you can even exaggerate the pronunciation a bit if you think that you're too meek in this regard. Like if you say be, no, bé. O José bebe café. Okay, and keep this word in mind, this verb actually, because we'll talk about that in the next session. And this has to do with one mistake that one of my students made, and I'm not going to tell who it is, but it's something that is significant and it needs to be mentioned. Ele nega. Ele nega. Okay, now you're ready to go to the next step. to the next module, so to speak. And if you are watching this on my website, there are some resources for you to download, take along with you and practice. Obrigado e vamos para o próximo.